I once heard a story about an Indian man who amazed his neighbors by jogging 3 miles every morning, even though he was in his 70s. People wondered how he managed to stay so fit, while many of his peers struggled to climb a flight of stairs. And do you know what his secret was? Watch the video until the end, and you will have the answer to all your muscle problems. I will introduce you to a great breakfast that will protect your muscles, fight muscle atrophy, and keep you strong well into your 60s. This may surprise you because most people believe that eggs are the gold standard for building muscle. But the truth is that there is something even better waiting for you. Before we get started, I would like to hear from you. Where are you watching this video? What time are you watching it? Please leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on health tips just for you. Follow me because by the end of this video, you will not only know what Indian men eat every morning, but also understand how this breakfast can change your own morning. Sarcopenia is a serious concern. Sarcopenia is the medical term for muscle loss that begins quietly after the age of 50 and becomes more visible in the 60s. You may notice that lifting a grocery bag feels heavier, or walking across the driveway takes a little more effort than before. These are not simply signs of aging, they are warnings that the muscles which once carried you with ease are slowly losing their strength. Doctors warn that after 60, the average adult loses 1 to 2% of muscle mass every single year. That may sound like a small number, but imagine 10 years passing without attention to diet or activity. A person who once walked 3 miles daily may suddenly struggle to climb the front steps of their own home. This decline is not dramatic at first, but it builds slowly until daily routines feel exhausting. The impact is more than inconvenience. Muscle loss brings a higher risk of falling hip fractures and weaker bones. In both the United States and India, hospitals see thousands of older adults admitted each year after simple slips that lead to broken hips or shoulders. When muscles are weak, balance fades and independence begins to slip away. Yet, the physical toll is only part of the story. Many elders share that the greater pain is emotional. They describe feeling embarrassed when they cannot open a jar, or ashamed when they need help with tasks they once did alone. For some, this loss of independence brings isolation as they avoid family gatherings or neighborhood walks. The good news is that sarcopenia is not destiny. With the right foods, gentle exercise, and attention to daily habits, the body can still build strength even after 60. You are not powerless. Your choices today can keep your legs steady, your back strong, and your spirit confident. Miracle breakfast, golden defense against sarcopenia. For years, eggs have been praised as the ultimate breakfast food for building muscle and supporting health after middle age. But there is another food often overlooked that carries even more protein and brings unique benefits for seniors. That food is the humble chickpea, known as chana in India and widely used in salads and soups across America. Chickpeas are inexpensive, versatile, and easy to prepare, yet they deliver a concentrated dose of nutrition that older muscles desperately need. For seniors who fear losing their independence, this small legume can quietly become a daily weapon against sarcopenia. When we study the nutrition profile of chickpeas, the results are striking. Just 1 cup of cooked chickpeas contains about 15 grams of protein along with 10 grams of fiber that keeps digestion smooth. They also supply iron to carry oxygen in the blood, magnesium to support the heart, and folate to protect brain health. Unlike many animal proteins, chickpeas are gentle on digestion and do not add excess cholesterol. Their steady release of energy prevents the sudden crashes that make mornings difficult for many elders. In both American and Indian kitchens, they can be transformed into warm or cool dishes, making them easy to adapt for different tastes and seasons. Compared with common breakfast staples, chickpeas stand out. A boiled egg provides around 6 grams of protein, while a glass of milk offers just 8. Even oatmeal, though heart healthy, gives barely 5 grams unless paired with other ingredients. Chickpeas not only provide more protein per serving, but also come with fiber minerals and plant compounds that lower inflammation. For older adults struggling with joint pain or mild arthritis, this anti-inflammatory effect can be as valuable as the protein itself. Choosing chickpeas at breakfast means feeding your body more than fuel, it means sending healing signals to both muscle and bone. In everyday life, chickpeas can be woven into breakfast without complication. In Texas, one 70-year-old man replaced his sugary cereal with a bowl of roasted chickpeas mixed with sliced apples and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Within weeks, he noticed less fatigue when mowing his lawn, and his doctor found improved blood sugar control. In Kerala, a 75-year-old woman began her mornings with steamed black chana, seasoned lightly with turmeric and coconut. She shared that this simple habit gave her enough strength to carry groceries from the market and join her grandchildren on evening walks. For those who prefer softer textures, chickpeas can be blended into hummus, spread on whole wheat toast in America, or paired with idli and dosa in India. Each variation is gentle, tasty, and supportive of muscle health. Adding chickpeas to breakfast is not about giving up tradition. It is about enhancing what you already enjoy. Sprinkle them on your salad, stir them into upma, or simply roast them for a crunchy snack. Each spoonful or handful is a reminder that muscle loss does not have to define your later years. By choosing this golden food each morning, you are quietly telling your body to stay strong, steady, and independent. And whether you're sitting at a kitchen table in Chicago or sharing breakfast in Mumbai, the message remains the same. Resilience can still be built one mindful meal at a time. The role of protein and breakfast. After a long night of sleep, the body has gone nearly 10 hours without food, and the muscles quietly wait for renewal. For older adults, this window after waking is especially critical because muscle tissue is already more fragile than it was in youth. A good breakfast does not just satisfy hunger. It restarts the repair process and gives the body the raw material it needs to remain strong. Protein is the foundation of this repair, the essential material that your muscles cannot live without. Imagine trying to build a brick wall without bricks. No matter how skilled the builder, the wall will never stand. In the same way, without protein, your body cannot rebuild the muscle that is slowly lost each year. Each bite of protein-rich food acts like a small brick, placed carefully into the structure that holds you upright and steady. Studies in both the United States and India confirm this truth. Researchers found that seniors who consumed at least 20 to 30 grams of protein in the morning had stronger legs, steadier balance, and fewer falls. Those who skipped protein at breakfast often felt tired, weaker, and more dependent on afternoon naps. In one American study, men and women over 65 who made breakfast their highest protein meal showed improved walking speed within just 12 weeks. Indian researchers discovered similar results when seniors added lentils, paneer, or sprouted grains to their morning meals. Consider the story of a retired farmer in Texas who struggled to climb stairs after age 70. His daughter encouraged him to swap toast and jam for eggs with cottage cheese each morning. Within months, his strength returned and he began tending his garden again without fear of falling. In Kerala, an elderly woman found herself too weak to carry groceries from the market. She replaced her tea and biscuits with idly and a bowl of spiced lentils. Slowly her energy grew, and neighbors noticed she could now walk to the temple without resting midway. These are not miracles in the magical sense. They are the results of consistent choices. For every older adult listening today, breakfast can become more than a habit. It can be the daily moment when you invest in your strength, protect your independence, and remind yourself that your body is still capable of renewal. In the United States, one of the simplest ways to begin the day with strength is by combining Greek yogurt with a handful of nuts and a slice of whole grain bread. The creamy yogurt provides high quality protein, while almonds or walnuts add healthy fats that keep joints flexible and the heart strong. Whole grain bread, rich in fiber, gives steady energy without the crash that comes from white bread or pastries. Many older adults find this combination not only easy to prepare, but also gentle on digestion, offering comfort while delivering real nourishment. In India, traditional breakfasts such as upma idli or dosa can be quietly transformed into muscle-building meals when paired with protein-rich sides. A small bowl of sambar with lentils, a chutney made from roasted chickpeas, or even a sprinkling of paneer cubes can raise the protein content without changing the familiar flavors. These foods are soft, light, and suitable for elders who may have dental concerns or weaker digestion. By simply adding these small touches, a comforting plate that once offered mostly carbohydrates becomes a shield against sarcopenia, supporting both strength and independence. For those who enjoy blending traditions, there are also creative options that bridge East and West. Oatmeal, a staple in many American kitchens, becomes more powerful when topped with almonds, chia seeds, or pumpkin seeds for extra protein. In India, lentils can be ground into a batter to create savory pancakes lightly spiced and served with yogurt or vegetables. These fusion meals are simple, affordable, and versatile, allowing seniors to mix flavors while ensuring that every bite protects their muscles. They show that healthy eating does not mean abandoning familiar tastes, but rather adapting them with care. Consider the story of an elderly couple who embraced these changes. In Dallas, a retired teacher and his wife decided to swap their morning pastries for Greek yogurt and whole grain toast, while in Kerala, their friends began adding lentil chutney to their idli. At first, the difference felt small, yet within 4 weeks they noticed real changes. Climbing stairs no longer left them breathless. Their posture felt steadier, and the fear of losing independence began to fade. The improvement was not just physical, but emotional. They spoke of feeling more in control, more confident, and more hopeful about the years ahead. What these stories remind us is simple yet powerful. Breakfast is not just a meal. It is a daily decision that shapes how your body will carry you through the day. Whether you live in America or India, whether you prefer yogurt with nuts or dosa with sambar, the principle remains the same. By giving your body enough protein and balanced nutrition in the morning, you give yourself the best chance to remain strong, steady, and independent. And that gift of strength is something no age can take away. Common mistakes older adults make. One of the most frequent mistakes among seniors is skipping breakfast or replacing it with a cup of tea or sweetened milk tea. After a long night of fasting, the body needs fuel to repair muscle and restore energy. Without real food in the morning, your muscles remain starved and weakness builds slowly over time. Many older adults believe they are saving time or eating light, but in reality, they are denying their bodies the very nutrients that protect independence. Another hidden trap is relying heavily on refined carbohydrates such as pastries, cookies, or white bread. These foods may taste comforting, but they provide only quick sugar without meaningful protein. The blood sugar spikes quickly, then drops sharply, leaving fatigue and shakiness that can make mornings even harder. In American homes, it may be the habit of grabbing a glazed donut with coffee. In India, it might be biscuits dipped in tea. Both traditions feel harmless, but they silently feed the cycle of muscle loss, leaving elders with less energy for daily tasks like walking, gardening, or climbing stairs. A third mistake is believing that drinking milk alone provides enough protein to protect muscles. While milk offers calcium and comfort, a single glass has only about 8 grams of protein. For older adults, experts recommend 20 to 30 grams of protein in the morning to trigger muscle repair. Depending only on milk is like trying to build a brick wall with just a few scattered bricks. The structure will never hold. Real strength requires more building blocks than a simple cup of milk can give. The consequence of these habits is painful but often overlooked. Muscle fades, faster balance weakens, and daily activities feel heavier than they should. Independence slips away, not in one dramatic moment, but in small quiet steps, until one day a fall or injury becomes a turning point. Yet, there is hope. By recognizing these mistakes and replacing them with protein-rich breakfasts, you can slow muscle loss and reclaim strength. The choice to nourish your body in the morning is not just about food. It is about holding on to confidence, dignity, and the freedom to live fully at every age. Supportive lifestyle choices. When it comes to protecting your muscles, after 60 food alone is never enough. The body also needs movement rest and a healthy mind to thrive. One of the most effective habits is light exercise, especially a 20-minute walk each morning. Walking improves circulation, strengthens the legs, and keeps joints flexible without putting strain on aging bones. Adding 2 or 3 short sessions each week with light hand weights, no heavier than 5 to 10 pounds, helps maintain arm and shoulder strength. These small efforts do not require a gym membership or expensive equipment. A sidewalk in Texas, a park in Mumbai, or even a few steps inside the house can be enough to keep the body active and engaged. Equally important is deep restorative sleep. After the age of 60, many adults struggle with waking at night, often because of frequent urination or anxiety. Yet, sleep is the time when growth hormone works quietly to repair tissue and rebuild muscle. If sleep is broken, this natural repair cycle is interrupted and sarcopenia progresses more quickly. Creating a calm evening routine, turning off bright lights, avoiding late cups of tea or coffee, and practicing gentle breathing before bed can reduce night awakenings. For some, a light snack rich in protein, such as warm milk with turmeric or a spoon of yogurt, helps the body settle. When the nights grow calm, the mornings begin with more strength and every cell feels restored. The third pillar is mental and emotional health. Stress, loneliness, and worry are hidden enemies of muscle strength, often overlooked but deeply destructive. Chronic stress raises cortisol, a hormone that breaks down muscle tissue and weakens immunity. On the other hand, joy, laughter, and social connection lower stress and protect the body. Seniors in both America and India who join walking groups, attend yoga classes, or spend evenings in community halls report greater energy and resilience. Sharing meals, singing old songs, or even telling stories to grandchildren can restore a sense of purpose. These small acts of connection remind us that aging is not about isolation, but about continuing to belong. Together, movement, sleep, and a positive spirit form the quiet foundation that supports strong muscles and steady balance. You do not need to live with fear of decline. With daily walks, restful nights, and uplifting relationships, you are giving your body the tools it still remembers how to use. Sarcopenia may whisper of weakness, but with these choices, your life can answer back with strength, confidence, and hope. 3-day chickpea meal plan for stronger mornings. On the first day, let breakfast become a gentle beginning rather than a rushed habit. In the United States, that might mean a warm bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh berries and a handful of roasted chickpeas or almonds. The oats provide slow burning energy, the berries add antioxidants that protect memory, and the chickpeas give protein to repair tired muscles. Together, this meal keeps blood sugar steady and reduces mid morning fatigue, allowing seniors to enjoy gardening, walking, or reading without the heavy slump that often follows pastries or sugary cereal. In India, the first day can start with dosa, served alongside a chutney enriched with ground chickpeas. This small change transforms a familiar dish into a meal that quietly feeds the muscles while keeping the taste of tradition alive. On the second day, variety keeps the body interested and prevents meals from feeling like medicine. In America, a cup of Greek yogurt mixed with crunchy granola and lightly roasted chickpeas offers both protein and texture. The yogurt provides calcium for bones, the granola adds fiber, and the chickpeas complete the meal with amino acids that fuel recovery. For elders who often struggle with appetite, the creaminess of yogurt and the gentle crunch of granola make each bite easier to enjoy. In India, the second day may begin with upma cooked with vegetables and softened chickpeas or green gram. This dish is light on the stomach, yet rich in protein, helping seniors walk to the market or join friends for morning prayers without feeling drained. On the third day, strength can come from a more hearty plate. In the United States, scrambled eggs with spinach and a side of spiced roasted chickpeas create a meal that is both familiar and restorative. The eggs offer high quality protein. The spinach supplies iron to prevent fatigue, and the chickpeas enhance fullness so energy lasts through the morning. In India, idli with sambar becomes even more nourishing when lentils and chickpeas are added generously to the broth. The flavor remains comforting, but the nutritional power increases, giving elders the confidence to climb stairs, carry groceries, or join community gatherings without fear of weakness. This 3-day plan is not about strict rules, but about gentle shifts in daily choices. Each meal uses foods that are accessible, affordable, and deeply connected to the culture of both America and India. By weaving chickpeas into breakfast, seniors can fight sarcopenia with quiet persistence, proving that even small plates hold the power to protect independence. And with each morning, the body remembers that strength is still possible, one mindful meal at a time. Picture a quiet morning as sunlight spreads gently across a wooden porch. An elderly couple sits side by side, their backs relaxed against the chairs that have carried decades of shared conversations. In front of them rests a simple table with steaming cups of coffee and bowls of warm oatmeal sprinkled with berries and roasted chickpeas. Their granddaughter joins them, laughing softly as she tells a story from school, while the couple listens with the calm patience that only years can teach. The grandfather takes a slow spoonful of oatmeal, remembering how he once skipped breakfast during his working years only to feel weak by mid-morning. Now, he feels steady, the weight of fatigue no longer pressing on his shoulders. This small ritual shared with family reminds him that caring for his body is not just about himself, but also about being present for the ones he loves. The porch becomes more than wood, and nails it becomes a symbol of continuity, strength, and the comfort of knowing that health can be rebuilt one mindful choice at a time. Now, travel in your mind to India, where the early sun paints the courtyard in golden light. A grandmother and grandfather sit cross-legged on a woven mat, their breakfast of idli and sambar placed neatly before them. The sambar is enriched with lentils and chickpeas, the steam carrying both nourishment and memory. Around them, grandchildren play, their laughter echoing like temple bells, filling the morning air with joy. The grandmother lifts a soft idli, dipping it into the sambar, feeling grateful for the strength that still allows her to knead dough and prepare meals. She remembers the days when fatigue made even small tasks feel heavy, yet now each morning feels lighter, like the rising sun above her. These shared meals become not only about food, but about belonging, about staying connected to tradition, and about showing younger generations that health is a gift worth protecting. In that courtyard surrounded by warmth and laughter, aging does not feel like decline. It feels like continuity, a gentle flow of life that is still strong and steady. May your nights be calm and your mornings full of light. May you rise from sleep with steady steps, free from fear of weakness. And may each sunrise remind you that peace, energy, and health are still within your reach. Even if the years have brought aches, or if sarcopenia has whispered of decline, the morning light promises that strength can return quietly and steadily when you care for your body with kindness. The truth is that recovery does not stop at 60. Your muscles may have lost some of their power, but they have not lost their memory. With protein-rich breakfasts, daily walks, and calm nights of rest, the body remembers how to rebuild, how to heal, and how to support you again. This is not false hope. It is science and lived experience. Each mindful choice is a vote for independence and dignity, even in the later years of life. So carry this thought gently with you. You are not growing old. You are growing stronger in new ways. Every small step, every healthy plate, every night of peaceful rest builds a foundation that allows you to keep moving forward. Age is not an ending. It is a new season where wisdom and strength can walk side by side. Before we close, I would love to hear from you. Where are you watching this video and what did you have for breakfast today? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I read each one with care. And if you found these ideas useful, please press subscribe and click the bell icon so you receive fresh tips each week designed for seniors like you. Finally, consider sharing this video with a friend, a neighbor, or a family member. You may be giving them not just advice, but the priceless gift of stronger mornings and calmer nights.